We heard President Trump talk about his dinner at the White House with Director Comey. NBC Justice correspondent Pete Williams joins us now. Pete, let's set the scene there. It's January. We know the FBI is investigating possible links or collusion between Trump associates and the Russians. Should that dinner have taken place?
Well, during the interview, Matt, the president said twice that Comey asked for the dinner, but several people who know Comey say they heard from him shortly after the dinner that he was asked to come to the White House and did so reluctantly without even telling people at the FBI about it. They confirm a New York Times account recalling that Comey told them that during the dinner, Mr. Trump asked him a couple of times if he would be loyal to the president, and that Comey said he couldn't promise that, but that he could promise that he would always be honest. The White House, though, says that version of events of what happened is not accurate, that the president would not say that he expected personal loyalty.
Pete, the president told Lester Holt that during this dinner, he asked Director Comey, am I personally under investigation? So put on your legal beagle hat. I mean, is there anything improper, illegal, unethical about that question from the president to an FBI director?
Well, I've asked several former federal prosecutors about this. They say it wasn't illegal for the president to ask the question. They say it would not, for example, be considered an attempt to interfere with a federal investigation. They said it's unwise to ask a question like that, partly because of the way it could be perceived if it became public. And some of these former prosecutors say they thought Mr. Comey should have said that he couldn't answer it, Savannah.
All right, Pete, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.